it just gets crazier and crazier. It's really disgusting how there are people out here that are actually pissed off that the sniper missed Trump. That is absolutely disgusting to me, quite frankly. And I saw that and I hear it and I see it and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You must, like, I don't even know how these people sleep at night, honestly. And here we have Trump, who does not have to be our president, fighting to be president so that we can have a better tomorrow and that we can just establish ourselves better for the future generations and so that we can have a better life and all that kind of stuff. You know, I'll say it like this. I'd rather have Trump in office than Biden. For the people that say, oh, no, this is one of the most annoying ones to me. Oh, no, it's bad on both sides. Trump and Biden, they're both terrible. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Like, it's not even comparable. Not even comparable. Okay, you got Joe Biden, who's got whatever the heck type of diseases and whatever the heck he's got, and he's falling asleep. He's turning into a full potato. Bro is a whole vegetable running the country. Just absurd. And then you have Trump over here. He's a businessman. He's been president before. He was respected by world leaders. He's still respected. Okay, he knows how to just maintain leverage and really just run America like a business. And I see it like this. We can't have fun until we can get the paperwork straight. Once we get the papers situated, then we can have fun. And that's something that I resonate with Trump, because when he gets everything situated on, like, what is it, the back end or the front? No, when he gets everything situated on the front end, then we can have fun on the back end. Okay, so that's that. Meanwhile, you got Sleepy Joe, Jim Crow Joe over here, just trying to sign a bill for free ice cream for life. Just absurd. Let's get right into the video, guys. Welcome to the King Squad. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel get out there so more people can be exposed to the truth. And thank you to everyone who leaves a positive comment. And I will be giving my thoughts and commentary periodically throughout the video, but more so on the back end. Let's get right into it.
Take on VP nominee J.D. Vance.
If the Trump-Vance ticket gets elected, that wing of the party is going to be in the wilderness for a generation. But I mean, look, J.D. Vance and the Teamsters president last night, this is an ideology that would have been very comfortable in the Democratic Party of Walter Mondale in 1984.
It's wild just to hear you say that out loud. And Meredith.
Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor, and he joins us now. Joe, good morning to you. I think that what Chuck Todd is referring to, maybe not so much even about J.D. Vance, although he did come from a family of Blue Dog Union Democrats. Yeah. But the party makeup and where working class Americans fit in has completely changed in recent years.
Isn't that amazing, right? Democrats used to be the party of the working man and woman, right? And now Republicans have seized that mantle. They are now the populist party, right? Don't call Donald Trump a conservative, J.D. Vance a conservative. They're populists. And the reason why J.D. Vance was chosen is because he could talk to people as a guy who grew up in a trailer park, right? Then joined the Marines right out of high school, which is crazy. And then he goes to Ohio State. He graduates in 2 years. And then he joins Yale Law School, graduates, then becomes a senator eventually. This is like the ultimate success story that he's going to resonate with steel workers in Pennsylvania and auto workers in Michigan and farmers in Wisconsin. That's why J.D. Vance was chosen, and the fact that he and Trump seem to get along quite well compared to where they were in 2016 per se. So this is where we are at this point. Vance, at first, when you heard the pick, you're like, why didn't he go with Youngkin? Why didn't he go with Rubio? Now it's clear this is the reason why, because he can connect with people the way Donald Trump does, despite the background.
And this is driving the mainstream media wild and crazy. You heard Chuck Todd there. Here's Ari Melber's reaction to the last 96 hours. Watch.
Here's how the New York Times put it. On the first night of this convention, Trump was his own biggest prop. He entered the VIP box, a large white bandage on his injured right ear, an image for political mobilization, a spectacle for this candidate who we know is, by his own admission, obsessed with assorted spectacles.
So, Joe, the ear bandage was a spectacle. I don't know. I'm reviewing my notes right now. I think it was because he was shot in the ear and he needed a bandage. It's medical.
Exactly.
You hear the way Ari Melber put that? His injured right ear. Injured.
I mean, you know, some people are just oxygen thieves. Like, they just take up space, some people. This guy, he literally says Trump's ear bandage is a freaking spectacle, as if Trump just wasn't in a lobby of Call of Duty and in Battlefield in World War III. You got to be kidding me. Like, somebody didn't just get on the top of a roof and try to play Call of Duty and sniper rifles and Halo and all that kind of stuff on his ear. Okay, as if somebody wasn't trying to play like Fortnite. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just being like dead serious. But as if somebody didn't just sit here and, plot his demise. To sit here and say that is absurd. But then again, I have to take a look at who we're talking about. We expect this from them, unfortunately.
To your point, a bullet went through the ear, and he's wearing a bandage because he lost part of the ear. We are 3 days since this man nearly got his head blown off, only because he turned his head a little bit more to read some notes that were given to him on a screen around immigration.
Literally nothing but God as well. I just want to add to that too. There's a video of like a 3D video that they did where they showed the way his head had turned and the way the bullet hit his ear, and it was like 2 bullets that hit his ear. And if he had turned his head just a little bit more, it would have like went right through his brain. So it's nothing but God. Like, you have to sit here and really just say, wow, to God be the glory with that one. For all my Bible thumpers out there, for all my believers. Also, prayers out to everybody's families and stuff like that watching the video and everything, and prayers out to the Trump administration. Just want to say that I know these are interesting times that we're going through, so I just want to say that as well. But it's really just a miracle that he's still here, really. So this ignorance that they have is really just insane.
Is he alive right now? And MSNBC, as sick as they are, and Ari Melber, as sick as he is, go to hell, Ari Melber, quite frankly, because to say something like that, it's a prop? Give me a break. Show any sort of human dignity in this moment. And
they don't have that.
He couldn't do that, as could many on that network, quite frankly.
If I could just interject for a second, what I noticed, and look, we're going to beat up the Democrats for their response to a lot of stuff, but I felt at least the politicians, by and large, had decent responses to the attempted assassination of Trump. I found the media, whether it was Stephanopoulos and Raditz or all of MSNBC. I mean, look what MSNBC was so scared of what Scarborough and Mika would do. They kept them off the air. Who are these people? How have they gotten to this point where they're not even acting in any humanity anymore?
You mentioned Stephanopoulos and Raditz. Let's review it for the audience, right? Stephanopoulos basically blamed Donald Trump, victim blamed him, because his rhetoric is what bought somebody to try to assassinate him. And then Martha Raditz is like, yeah, and remember January 6th? Guys, the fact that this is being kind of blown past the way it is, the questions that journalists should be asking right now is, how did a 20-year-old get on that roof with line of sight to the former president of the United States, likely future president of the United States, from 130 yards out? I don't know how many people have told me, because I'm not a firearms guy, that's like a 2-foot putt to make.
And then new evidence is coming out that they knew about it. On top of that, how did Secret Service completely failed with that whole thing? And then that whole DEI special agent stuff. How about we keep feminists off the battlefield? I'm going to just say that right now, okay? Because they completely fumbled and they almost cost us our 47th president. If you guys want another 4 years of Biden, just ridiculous. So you see them shuffling the three agents that were supposed to be protecting Donald Trump's freaking life. They're over here shuffling, playing footsies over here, trying to figure out, do we get in the car? Do we get out? Do we, 1, 2, 3 huddle, or what do we do? Okay, is this isn't a drill? What do you mean it's not a drill? And they're shuffling back and forth, trying to process thoughts. Okay, wait, what do you mean he's got a gun? Oh wait, that wasn't fireworks? Oh, he really just got shot? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then you have some kid over here climbing up on a roof. And then on top of that, you got to recognize we're in the 21st century. So everybody's got one of these. Everybody's got a cell phone. Okay. And so, you see people over here shouting, hey, he's on the roof. He's on the roof. And then, like, where were the snipers at? Where was the Secret Service at? I'm sorry. You mean all this money and that's the best they can afford? What kind of crap is that? That was just ridiculous. I just had to say that because I don't know about you guys, but I was really frustrated at that. Just personally, I sat there and I said, how did they even let this happen? These people got drones, we got AI, okay, we got we got everything you can imagine. And then some kid with a rifle gets on top of a roof and starts letting shots out. Just ridiculous.
Make that shot, and it was, unless he's a firearms guy, that's like a 2-foot putt to make that shot, and it was, unless he turned his head. The fact that we're not asking questions more, not we, but other people that purport to be in media aren't asking, how did this happen? Why didn't the Secret Service fire back when you had the shooter in your sights for all that time? Exactly. And instead, you waited for him to shoot? How did he get on that roof? That was a staging place, apparently, below him, and yet no one did anything. Those are the questions journalists should be asking, and not any of this stuff around. Well, is the bandage a prop?
They are being asked. It's up to the Secret Service to answer them. We all know who Jack Black is, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's got a band. It's called Tenacious D. His bandmate's name is Kyle Gass. Take a listen to what he just said.
Okay.
Don't miss Trump next time.
He said, don't miss next time. After he said that, he was axed by his talent agency. Jack Black also released this statement.
Wow. I was already frustrated talking about the whole thing with the assassination attempt on Trump. But that right there, Jack Black, you can kick rocks. I'm throwing out Nacho Libre, and I'm not watching any more Jack Black movies. Whatever he was in with The Rock, where they tried to recreate Jumanji, or whatever they made, where he got eaten by a rhino, I'm throwing them all in the trash. I'm not supporting Jack Black for now. That's dead. Completely dead. I can't believe he just said that. What is wrong with these people, okay? You must like high groceries and rents and then the destruction of little kids' futures. This stuff is absurd. I just don't understand how these people wake up, breathe life, and sit here and plot on the entire country's downfall. I just don't understand that. How do you like the economy we're living in? How do you like our current leadership, if that's what you want to call it? How do you like that? How do you support that? I just don't understand. Is that the nanny goat behind him? What is that? God, you can send a comment. Send it.
Saying, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I'm grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. Your thoughts?
Good for Jack Black. I mean, he had to do that. Maybe if there wasn't such Jack.
To the fans for their support and understanding. Your thoughts?
Good for Jack Black.
Fans for their support and Tenacious D tour. Jack Black also released this statement saying, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour.
Oh, okay. So I made a mistake. I thought Jack Black said that. Oh, so it was one of his band members. Well, yeah, get rid of that guy. Still, I know Jack Black is like for Biden, so there's that as well, but I'll put a pause on my comments for now. Let's get into the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't.
And all future creative plans are on hold. I'm grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. Your thoughts?
Good for Jack Black. I mean, he had to do that. Maybe if there wasn't such blowback, Jack Black's people wouldn't tell him you can't be associated with this anymore. But either way, ultimately, he did the right thing. Todd?
There is always one.
Quick question, though. Is this a change? If 4 years ago, would this have happened? Would he have so quickly denounced Kyle Gass, his bandmate?
No, definitely not. In the light of this assassination, in the light of everything that we've seen over the last 4 years.
Things have changed.
It's about time to see things have changed.
Well, you have
an
a
element to this now.
busy week ahead because you're going to the RNC.
There we have it, guys. Really just insane. Just absolutely insane. How some people live in this country and absolutely despise the country at the same time is mind-boggling to me. How they make the comments they make. You know, how can you, like, why even stay in the country for all that? That's something that just consistently boggles my mind. If you have such a hate for your country, why are you still here? These are the questions I'm asking currently. So there's that. So I'm going to just bring this one point back. I didn't realize that it was Jack Black's bandmate or whatever. I thought it was actually Jack Black himself. I was like, well, I'm gonna just burn Nacho Libre for all that. But anyways, I wouldn't take it that extreme. I was just talking. But yeah, no, I guess it was his bandmate which he fired then. So there's that. So like I stated, I put a pause on my comments about Jack Black. So there's that. Other than that, man, I really still am mind boggled how they let some kid get on top of a roof and try to, execute a hit out on Trump. I just don't understand that. And I'm really disappointed in the fact that we even listened to the lady who said we need the DEI Secret Service, because that literally almost deleted Donald Trump. Like, do you want to see Donald Trump deleted? Keep those people employed as Secret Service members. If you don't want to see him get deleted, delete their employment. Okay, swap them out for some guys who are willing to lay down their life for our president. That's where my head was at regarding this whole thing. Okay, and I say that respectfully. I'm just stating the obvious. When you see those videos and you see these people shuffling and ducking and hiding behind all the bodyguards covering Trump, putting their life on the line to protect our president's life, it's just wow. It's just a powerful thing to watch. So I was really upset about that. I was like, well, you gotta be kidding me. So there's that. And we have this is a huge election too, like worldwide. Like everybody's paying attention to America right now. Okay, we got like these world wars on the horizon and stuff like that. And on top of that, the NATO, they're paying attention to us. Like who's going to be the president? Are we going to war or are we not? Are we going to fund Czechoslovakia or are we not? I don't know if Czechoslovakia has an actual placement in all this. I just kind of said that because it sounds like Slovakia. So there's that. But you get the point. You get the gist of things. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the King Squad. We post consistently, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Comment your thoughts down below. I just ask you keep it respectful. Thank you to everyone who donates to this channel, keeps me updated, and supports the content, leaves a positive comment. Thank you to each and every single one of you guys. Continue to have a blessed and prosperous day, a proactive day. Go make some money legally, lift some weights, take a walk, do something healthy, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.